Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Cyber Science Lab podcast series. Here we will discuss about the opportunities and challenges provided by or offered by the autonomous cybersecurity through discussions that we have with leading professionals. I'm Dr. Tooska Dargahi, a senior lecturer in cybersecurity at Manchester Metropolitan University in the UK, and your host for today's episode. Before we start our conversation with my dear guest today, I would like to introduce our upcoming workshop, which is called AutonomousCyber 2024 workshop. It will be co-located with the 31st ACM Conference on Computer and Communication Security, which is ACM CCS 2024. It will be held on October 18th, 2024 in Salt Lake City in the US. And this workshop is dedicated to the field of autonomous cybersecurity, and our focus in the workshop will be on providing solutions, for example, or advancements in the field of autonomous cybersecurity to increase awareness and and create a community of researchers and people coming from industry and governmental bodies, basically. Please visit our website for more information about the workshop and more guidelines about how to submit your work. So today we are going to have a discussion with my friend, Dr. Reza Parizi. He's an associate professor from Kennesaw State University in the US, and he is one of the organizers of the AutonomousCyber 2024 workshop. Hi, Reza. Welcome, and I'm so pleased to have you here.
Hi, Tooska. It's great to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for accepting the invitation and talking to us today. Could you please provide a brief introduction about yourself and your research focus?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. I'm Reza Parizi. I'm an associate professor and director of Decentralized Science Lab at Kennesaw State University in Georgia in the US. So at DSL, we focus on developing cybersecurity solutions powered by cutting-edge AI and emerging technology, including adversarial machine learning, deep reinforcement learning, and blockchain technology as well in Web3.
That's amazing. I see they are very much related to autonomous cybersecurity. So what do you think is the meaning of autonomous cybersecurity for people that don't know anything about this area?
When you talk about autonomous cybersecurity, it means a lot of things to different people. It depends actually who you are talking to. So if I want to very simplify it and provide some high level definition and what does it mean to me, to me is actually active cyber defense. So let's put it that way. So what does it mean? If we can categorize it into different areas. So one is autonomous action and autonomous detection. So I think most researchers over the past years, they have been focusing mostly on the second part, which is the autonomous detection. So they use mainly machine learning and deep learning techniques to create, different sort of intrusion detection agents, primarily for detection purposes. But there are under development areas within this spectrum, such as protect, recovery, respond, and identifications, which basically goes under the autonomy for action. So this is the area it's growing, and it's considered it's one of the desirable future capability in the cybersecurity field, which will be complementing mostly human intensive approaches to cybersecurity with machine intelligence, with more speed, more scalability, and without the fatigue of the human intervention.
Oh, that's perfect. That's quite a comprehensive explanation of autonomous cybersecurity. So what are the tools and techniques that are available in this domain?
Well, if you go back to the half part of the autonomous cybersecurity, which is mainly focused on intrusion detection or autonomy for detection, machine learning has been a driving force behind it, but we have various flavor and aspect to that itself too. But if you want to put it in a simple term, AI as a general has been the main technology enforcing and implementing autonomous cybersecurity solution. So one of the examples is adversarial machine learning models that can learn to evade detection. So we have automated fuzzing and penetration testing powered by reinforcement learning algorithm too. And we have also deception system that use generative model to craft technically realistic honeypots and self-healing network and stuff like that, which have great potential too.
Okay, that's great. So you mentioned AI systems. I know that these systems could be a victim of cyber attacks themselves as well. Do you think this could be a challenge for using these technologies, or are there any other challenges that you can think of?
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the challenges, I mean, some of the key challenges, in other words, are developing robust and resilient AI system, as you pointed out. So to be trusted enough and be fully autonomous, especially in high stake environment. So that means that they can actually evolve as the threat evolve itself. So especially in area like battlefields when the human cybersecurity is scarce. So that's very, very important. So I think this is where a lot of agency and researchers are working in this area to come up with that nice balance that we can create resilient AI system here. And also, scalability, I think it's another challenging here in terms of the AI training specifically. So across, fragmented enterprise data, which usually there's a silo, there are multiple silos between them. So to break those silo and in order to share the data, the training data or trade data with each other, to creating more robust AI system. So one of the solutions that researchers have been looking into for the past couple of years is the federated learning, which kind of promote privacy preserving machine learning that basically it doesn't require you to send your data to the server for training rather than you bring the model to the data and send the parameter back to the server for averaging.
Okay, that's great. So we are hoping that the upcoming workshop, Autonomous Cyber, that you have organized, will be a community or will be a platform to discuss these potential benefits and the challenges of autonomous systems and autonomous cybersecurity. What are your thoughts on the potential impact of these kind of events?
Well, this is a very highly focused workshop, and it's going to be its first edition this year happening. So in my view, this workshop, it's going to catalyze a rapid progress by bringing people together from industry, government, and most importantly, the top researcher in the field working in this area as well. So the potential, it can be huge in my view. It can spark new collaboration, and also it can help us to go for the cross-pollination of concept to stimulate, new solutions and partnership as well.
Do you have any advice for people that are already working in this domain and want to participate in our workshop, or people that want to enter to this domain?
Well, if you're already working in this field, you're in the right place. Keep working. So, and be curious, stay curious, and keep yourself current. So a good place to start is to attending this workshop. So we're gonna bring a lot of top researcher, where they basically share the latest ideas, and it's a great place for networking as well. And for those who are just new to this field, they're interested to get in. I would advise becoming deeply invested in cybersecurity fundamentals and advanced AI and machine learning. field like reinforcement learning and artificial general intelligence as well. So to cultivate your skill sets, learn about the system design, and then you can enter the field. So this field, it's, you know, in a lot of people's view, it's a very ambitious field because, like I said at the beginning, more, researchers have heavily focused on the detection part, the autonomy for detection, but autonomy for action, which has a lot of area for, for new approaches and improvement is still underdeveloped. And you have, if you're a PhD student or you're an independent researcher, so this is a great field to be.
That's perfect. Considering all the information that you gave us today, and you mentioned that you have been working in this field from these different aspects, I'm sure that a lot of people that are listening to us today want to reach out to you and perhaps work with you. What is the best way of reaching out to you?
Well, thank you. And I guess other listeners can follow me on my website, which is actually the lab website at blockchain cyberlab.com, and they can reach out to me on LinkedIn. I would be happy to connect with you.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you so much for your time today, Reza. It was a pleasure talking to you, and I learned a lot. I'm sure our audience will be very grateful as well.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay, so before finishing our podcast today, our episode today, I would like to remind you about the upcoming workshop, Autonomous Cyber 2024. The paper submission deadline will be 8th of July, and the workshop will be on the 18th of October. Please visit our website to find out more information about the paper submission instructions and any other information that you may be looking for. Thank you for listening to us, and don't forget to follow us on social media to get updates about new podcasts, and see you later. Thank you.